Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is Massive Brad and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we jump into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with friends and family. I also just quickly want to say a massive thank you guys for the overwhelming support on the Peace Out Nation introduction. I could not believe the amount of views, likes and even comments that we received on that video. It was absolutely crazy and I really appreciate it, guys, because that video took a lot of time and effort to create. In fact, I went from 6-7 hours worth of Pro Clubs footage to make that 3.5 minute video. It took me exactly 8 hours, 34 minutes from start to finish to edit all the clips, put the special effects, the sound effects, all stuff like that. It took a very, very long time, but then to show that you guys appreciate it and you really enjoyed watching it and you all said, you know what, Brad, you really pushed the boat out in this video. And I have to say, guys, doing the career mode videos, yes, it's a lot of editing and some of these videos can take up to an hour. The last episode was an hour and a half worth of recording, but when it come to that video, it wasn't just the fact that I had 6-7 hours of footage, it's the fact I tried to push myself when it comes to editing. I tried sound effects, I tried special effects, and to be honest, I thought it come out very well, and it seems that you guys enjoyed it as well. And lots of the lads that are involved in this series have said, Brad, if that's what you're going to do for the introduction, I cannot wait to see the proper series because you are going to literally go wild with it. And I am, guys, I am going to go all out. There's going to be special effects, sound effects, all stuff like that. I'm going to push the boat out and really test my editing skills. But anyway, guys, jumping back into the career mode, few little things to cover at the start, few little topics that I want to go over. I also just want to let you know right at the start, there's actually not going to be any gameplay in today's video, and that's for the simple reason. Basically, with us just starting this brand new career mode, at the start of any career mode, a lot of time is taken up by transfers. Okay, so I can advance and within 2 or 3 days it's going to stop me, make me go over to the office and read emails about transfers that are coming in, players that we're trying to sell, players that we're trying to buy and all things like that. So it becomes very, very difficult. And I've decided a lot of people on the last episode have left comments saying, Brad, will you look at this player, look at that player, sell this player, you should swap this player and so on. So I decided I'm going to take today's episode to get ready for the Arsenal game, which is the first game of the Premier League. I'm going to simulate all the way to that exact game, but we're going to go along and see exactly what transfers, who's going to leave the club, who's going to come to the club and so on, guys. So the first topic I want to bring up is the straw polls that I left in the description and the comment section of the last video. Now I'm going to put them on screen so you guys can see exactly what happened in those straw polls, but the first one was, we need to find a Coutinho backup. Not a replacement, a backup. We need someone that can play on that left wing. Before we get into who we were looking to replace, 2 people said in the comment section, you seem to be using Mane quite a bit. What happens if Mane gets tired? Who is going to replace him? And I wasn't too sure why people had said this, because if Mane gets tired, Sturridge is going to play in that position. Okay, my main 3 up top are going to be Mane right wing, Coutinho left wing, Firmino in the middle. Okay, if Mane decides to get tired or injured or anything like that, we can have Sturridge that can play that position. And then we also have Divock Origi who can play right wing as well as left wing, so he can rotate on either of them. So at the moment, Origi is kind of like, I'm probably saying Coutinho's backup more than Mane's. We need to bring in another proper left winger, and that's exactly why we were looking at Marco Xhaka and Lucas Moura. Now the option was we buy Lucas Moura for 20 million or we bring Marco Xhaka from Juventus for a loan for a whole season, and then at the end of the season, if we like him and he's playing well, which a lot of people have said, Brad, he's really, really good, and as you can see on screen right now, you guys really want to see him at the club, so we may look at buying him in a year's time, but for now, we are going to get him on loan. And the other the other straw poll was, in fact, what do you guys want to see in these episodes? Okay, so I've had a few people say to me, Brad, I want to see a game and a simulated game. Brad, I want to see 3 games. I want to see this, I want to see that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a straw poll and ask you guys what is better. Now, this is what I can do and this is what I can work with. Either 2 games and we just get all the highlights, or play a game and get the highlights and then simulate a game. As you can see on screen now, you guys want me to play 2 games every episode and just get the highlights, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. This is where we're going to start off, guys. I've decided at the start, we didn't really look into board expectations too much. We haven't also done a squad report. We haven't looked at transfers properly. So today's episode is going to cover all them. So we're going to look at board expectations. We're going to look at transfers. We're going to look at squad reports. We're going to see exactly what rating people are. Then in 6 months' time or a couple of months' time, we can have a look if they're going up or not. We're going to be looking to offload a few players. At the moment, AC Milan are looking to take a Simon Mignolet out of our hands, which would be absolutely epic if that can happen. And obviously last episode we did sign 2 brand new players, one being the centre mid Mahmoud Dahoud and the other man being Angel Correa up top. So first things first, guys, this is hopefully going to be a bit of a quick video because, as I said, last episode, an hour and a half way for recording, edited it down and got it to like 26-27 minutes, and you guys are saying, look Brad, these are too long, I don't have half an hour in my day, and I understand that. So that's why I just want to get into this, and I think if I get all the, the transfers and all the board expectations, the objectives and all stuff like that out the way, it means when we come back for episode 5, we'll be ready to play Arsenal, and I do believe it was Burnley our second game, so we can play those 2 games and we can get on with it. But anyway, get on to the objectives overview. These are the main 3. So first things first, we have within 3 seasons, increase the club worth by 10%. Now this is pretty crazy because considering we've only played pre-season, and of course last episode we were crowned champions of the pre-season, may I say, we have already done 10% and we haven't even started the season yet. So it wants us to do it within 3 seasons and we've already done 10%, which means we are on track. Again, with the second objective, gain £85 million earnings from shirt sales within a season. Now we've only just finished the pre-season, as I said. We've already done 33%, which is mad to me. We haven't made any huge signings. We haven't signed like a £50 million player. We've signed Dahoud and Correa. And I'm pretty sure it hasn't even been the week, so their shirt sales won't even count. And obviously the last one is within 2 seasons in Champions Cup, reach the final. Again, we've got 2 seasons to do that. Would like to do it in the first season. Jumping over to youth development, okay, so they want us to grow 1 youth academy player, which at the moment we do have a scout out. I do believe he's in the United Kingdom for 6 months looking for a goalkeeper. We have to grow him by at least 5 overall points, so if we get him at, let's say, 62, we have to get him to at least 67, and he has to play in 5 matches as either part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. Now I'm thinking if we can get him in and train him up nice and quick, he could probably play in cup matches, or if needs be, 80 minutes into a game, we're winning 2-0, put him in goal, bang, there we go. Moving over to brand exposure, obviously we've just covered the short term, which is obviously the 85 million earnings. Long term is in 323 million through media earnings, which I'm not too sure what that means, but it does say in brackets competition prize money, which I'm thinking is like the FA Cup and stuff like that, the AFL Cup, things like that. So I'm assuming that's where we start earning money. Obviously at the moment we're not in any of them, we haven't played any matches, so we won't have earned any money. Moving on to the continental success, we've got to qualify for Champions Cup, which of course if you guys don't know is getting top 4 in the Premier League, and long term is within 2 seasons in the Champions League, it's called the Champions Cup, reach the final, which I think we could possibly do first season. We can get that Champions League football. Domestic success, right, Premier League, finish in Champions Cup place, which is obvious because we need to get in Champions League. And also the Emirates FA Cup reached the final, so we need to get to the final of the FA Cup and we need to finish in the top 4. And obviously long term is within 2 seasons in the Premier League, win the title. And obviously moving on to financial, of course, that is within 3 years, increase the club by a net worth of 10%, which we are slowly but surely getting there already, guys, which I'm very, very happy with. As you can see there, Milan in talks to sign Mignolet. Hopefully he should be going very soon. Moving on though, guys, squad report. Now, as we're going to go down the squad report, I just quickly want to say, I am going to try and make these videos between 15 and 20 minutes. If you guys would prefer between 10 and 15, let me know in the comment section. Obviously this one should be nice and short. I'm thinking maybe 10 to 15 minutes. We're just covering all the basics, okay, so you guys know where we stand with the team, who we want to bring in. And obviously, as I said before, and I'll say again just so you guys know, if you want me to target anyone in the transfer window, you need to leave it in the comment section of this video. If you leave it in the next video or the video after that, even though we're in the transfer window, I will not be going in for those players. This is your final time, so next episode I can look at those players. But anyway, first off, we have Karius in goal. He's going to be our main man, but obviously we're looking to get rid of Mignolet, so we are looking for a young goalkeeper, and that is exactly where we've sent our scout out to look for. We've got Nathaniel Klein, again, really good right back, not going to be leaving the club anytime soon. Joel Matip, again, playing absolutely unbelievable in the Premier League, just scored his first goal, I think, last weekend with a bullet header. Absolutely beautiful. Again, another player that's not going anywhere. Sakho, I personally like Sakho. It's a shame that he's not getting on with Klopp, but obviously supposedly to do with his attitude and the way he is. And I seen he went on a rant on Snapchat, so obviously that's not looking too good for him. And I have heard that Mario Balotelli has contacted him and told him to come to Nice. Now for me, he's not going to get a place in the starting 11. He's playing in the under-23s and stuff, but if I was him, you've had your time at Liverpool, you're not going to get your place anymore. You've let your attitude ruin that for you. Same as Mario Balotelli. Best thing to do, go to France, go to Nice and try and get your career going once again. James Milner, again, he is currently playing at our left-back position. Obviously, we are looking to bring in a left-back and we may be signing one today, which would be absolutely incredible if we can, but a player that is going nowhere. Henderson, And as I say, guys, I'm just going through this so you guys can see the attributes and the overall stat and their age. So obviously in a couple of months we can see if they're growing or not. The main man that I was going to actually put out on loan, but you guys want me to keep hold of, which of course is Marko Grujic. We've got Gini Wijnaldum, again, absolutely incredible player. He just scored the other day for us as well, so I'm really happy with how he's playing. He's a player that I will not look at selling or loaning out. The man I love at the moment, him and Firmino and Coutinho are the main men going forward. So again, another player that won't be going anywhere, of course, Mane. And we've got Roberto Firmino, we've got Philippe Coutinho, Adam Lallana, Divock Origi, Emre Can. Again, he's just scored the other day. He's played 2 games from the start and he scored in both of those games, so he's playing very well. Again, a player that I'm probably going to want to keep hold of, but maybe look to put out on loan, especially since we're keeping Marko Grujic. Dejan Lovren again. You know what, when I look at this team, guys, there is no wonder why we are playing so well in the Premier League. We have so much good talent within the team. We got young talent. You got the likes of Emre Can, Origi, Stewart, Coutinho. They're all so young. Firmino, Mane, so many years ahead of them. I'm going forwards. We are unbelievable. It's crazy. Now to jump over to my favourite part, the transfers, and finally to get them out the way for today. So, first things first, I'm going to show you, in case you didn't see last episode, who we are currently going in for. And already you guys are going to have seen the 2 players that you guys have recommended that could be that perfect Gerrard replacement. So at the moment, we are waiting to hear back from the teams for Jonathan Tah, Jonas Hector. Jose Guy has been accepted. He's also accepted his contract. Now, if we don't get Jonas Hector, which we have offered him a contract, but we haven't heard anything back yet, Gaia is the backup for him. William Carvalho, very shocked over him. He's valued at 27.5 million, but only on something stupid like 8,000 a week, which was crazy. This man right here, the ex-Liverpool player that you guys think could be the perfect Gerrard replacement, and that is Xabi Alonso. What a player, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, he is age 34. He is going to start dropping, but for £10 million, if we were to buy him for £10 million, we cannot complain with those stats. Just look at them. Reactions 82. Okay? At his age, his reactions are going to start dropping, but still to have 82 is very impressive. Interceptions, vision, ball control, free kick accuracy, long passing, long shots, curve, short pass, shot power, composure. Look at those stats. I mean, his long passing is 92. He fits that Gerrard role perfect, and I can't believe I never thought of him myself. I'm really ashamed that I never, but thanks to you guys, you recommended him in the comment section, and now I'm thinking, you know what? If he only lasted for a season or two, for like, let's say we buy him for 9 or 10 million, that would 100% in my eyes be worth it. This is the other man that 2 people have mentioned him. I've never heard of him, if I'm completely honest. I'm not even sure how you pronounce his name, but I'm going to say Geese, but it could be Guys. I'm not really sure. The people that recommended him, if you can let me know how to spell his name, just try and spell it out in the comment section for me. I'll try not to cripple it. And then obviously we've got Lucas and Marco Pajaka. Now again, Lucas is a right winger but can also play left wing, so very like Divock Origi. And then we've got Marco Pajaka, who just plays left wing, and he is going to be the man that we actually go in for and get on loan today. So there's the shortlist. As I said, if you guys want to recommend anyone else, this is your final time to do so. Quickly showing you there, they're the offers we've received in so far. So Simon Mignolet valued at 6.5 million. Transfer fee, we've gone back and said, look, we'd like 7.5 for him. I think if they bite on that, I'll be very happy. And obviously, as you can see, Lucas, Gaia and Pajaka all need confirming. We're waiting to hear back about Tar. We're waiting to hear about Hector and also William Carvalho. Now, William Carvalho will not be a player that we need if we manage to get Xabi Alonso. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. Xabi Alonso, I'm going to look to buy him. Now, his contract ends in 12 months. Right, so I'm going to drop 8 million on Xabi Alonso. Personally, the fact that they said they might consider offers between 4.2 million and 5.7, I think that 8 Bayern might just bite on that. And as you can see, we've got a remaining transfer budget of 50 million. We've got £546,000 to spend on the wage budget. Plenty of money. So let's go and drop 8 million on Xabi Alonso. And the question is, will Bayern bite? I'm not too sure. Marco Pajaka for 1 year on loan at 69,000. Marco Pajaka, you're the third player that we'll be signing. Welcome to Liverpool, my son. And there you go. You guys asked for it. Marco Pajaka is now a Liverpool player on loan for the next year, which I'm super excited for, and I can't wait to get him in the team and see how he plays. Didn't see that happening, and happy days. Straight away, I can see it there. Jonas Hector has accepted his 40,000 a week. So obviously we had Gaia, who only wanted 30. You guys did say in the straw poll from the first episode you want Jonas Hector more than Gaia, so we are going to go ahead and accept him. Jonas Hector, you're the fourth player making big movements today. 2 signings already. Jonas Hector, welcome to Liverpool. Welcome to Anfield. Look forward to playing with you. And unfortunately, that means we are now going to have to reject Jose Gaia. He's a player that I'm probably not going to be interested in anymore. We've got Milner to play there. The new man, Jonas Hector. We've also got Moreno still at the moment. So for 16 million and 30,000 wage, that wasn't too bad of a deal. But unfortunately, we're going to have to reject him. Bayern have come back and said they want 11 million for Xabi Alonso. We'll boost that up to 9 just see if they bite on that. Don't want to jump straight away to 11. Always offer a little bit less just to see if you can get them biting on that. Oh, and there we go. Jonathan Tah has accepted his 45,000 a week, 16 million price tag. And you know what, guys? That is going to be our 5th signing of the season so far. Jonathan Tah, welcome to Liverpool. Milan have come back about Mignolet and offered 8 million. Now, I did say 8.5. I'm going to up this to 9. And hope that they possibly come back and now offer 8.5. If they offer 8.5 or above, I will accept that, no problem. Transfer offer for Lucas Leiva, that's what I want to see. Hoffenheim have come in and offered 7.5. Tell you what, I'd like 10 million. I would like 10 million. So if you can match me at 10 million, which is 2.5 million more than you offered, but he is worth it. Bayern have accepted 9 million. They wanted 11. We offered them 9, and happy days, they have accepted. Now he's on 115,000 a week, which is very high for a 34-year-old, but he is overall 84. Now, normally I hate making these choices, guys, without asking you. I normally want to do a straw poll, but the problem is doing straw polls, it means I have to look at it the next episode, and it's just taking up too much time. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him 125,000, and we've had the final scout report on however you pronounce this player's name. So he's worth 10 million. He's on 27.5 wage, overall 79. He's got some decent stats there, though. The fact that someone said this is like the next Gerrard, to have 90 curve, 90 shot power, 88 cross and 87 long pass, free kick accuracy of 86 and jumping 81. I have to say, he does seem very much like Gerrard. Question is it's going to have to be him or Alonso. I'll tell you what, he's valued at 10. I'm going to offer them 12, okay? If them two come back and Geese accepts his contract and Xabi Alonso accepts his, I might leave it to you guys. I might do a straw poll to see which one we should sign. But the other problem is we have William Carvalho. Now we're just getting too many players in that centre mid, and that's the problem. We already have so many players that can play there. I just really want that Gerrard-esque player. We've reviewed your asking price of 9 million for Simon Mignolet, and well, that's strange, isn't it? They offered 8. I said 8.5. They said 8. I said 9. They accept. I mean, they could have just accepted the 8.5, and they would have saved themselves 500,000. But instead, they finally negotiated the contract, and it looks like Simon Mignolet is departing the club for 9 million, which I am very happy about. Xabi Alonso has accepted 125,000 a week. I'm very, very pleased with that. And it looks like Lucas Leiva is going to Hoffenheim for 10 million. Another deal gone through. And then we've had 2 players go on loan, and I do believe that's 2 players sold as well now. So we'll go ahead and simulate in a bit more time. Oh, you know when a team like this comes in, you can absolutely rinse the team. Do you know what? I'm going to attempt this here. 40 million. They give me 40 million for him, he can go. He's a player I don't really want to get rid of, but if Barcelona will pay 40 million for him, he can go. And there we go. Dortmund have come in for Firmino. After him scoring his hat-trick in the last episode, there is no chance he is departing the club anytime soon. So there we go, guys. It's official. And now the straw poll is going to be slightly different. It's going to say who should be our final signing in midfield between Johannes Geese, William Carvalho, and Xabi Alonso. As you can see, the wages 125,000, 25,000, 40,000. Are we going to receive any? Oh, look at this. Barcelona have come back and said they will pay 31.5 million for Mamadou Sakho. That is a lot of money. 31.5 million. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to leave it to you again. Another straw poll is now going to be in the description and the comment section. should we sell Mamadou Sakho to Barcelona for 31.5 million? If you guys want me to, make sure you vote on that straw poll down below in the description. We've finally done it. All the transfers are sorted. If you guys want me to look at anyone else, make sure you're dropping them down in the comment section. I'm done with all mine now. I think we've made some decent transfers. We got Correa, we got Pajaka, we got Dahoud. But that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. And if you have enjoyed it, and I know it might be a little bit longer than usual, and you might be thinking, Brad, there wasn't even gameplay in today's episode. I understand that, guys. I know it's frustrating, and I want to get into the games just as much as you, but we have to get the icky nicky bits out the way, the transfers, the expectations, all stuff like that. We have to get out the way before we can start staying focused on getting top 4 in the Premier League. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget as well, I'll say it again, guys, just so you properly know, after today's episode, next episode, you can't leave any players down below in the comment section. I won't be looking at them. This episode right now is the last chance that you have to put someone in the comment section. Personally, I don't think we need to improve anywhere now. I feel like all the positions we lacked a little bit, we have now pretty much toughened up. But anyway, I'm going to sign off there, guys. I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.